Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, and I was planning on playing a bit more before we started recording again. I just want us to get caught up on shield belts and components and all kinds of other stuff. But this Mandalorian, Chal, so Way of Mandalore, which is interesting. Like, there's no colony here that has that. Bio, Idealist, Thin-Skin, Iron-Willed. I wouldn't be interested in Chal, except they're willing to join us. Do you have like paralytic abasia for 37 days? Except for the fact that we have Barati here. I think like a random Mandalorian who seems willing to, I guess, ally with the Republic is someone that we're not necessarily going to turn away. Like this is Clone Wars era, so the Republic is friendly with Mandalore, eventually or at some point. The Mandalorians are kind of like leaders of the, Neutral Systems Alliance or Council of Neutral Systems or something. They want to stay out of the war. And they've also, on the surface at least, adopted like, a peaceful, non-violent culture. And so this Mandalorian showing up with a gun in full Mando gear, a little bit different. We're going to accept them. Oh, it said accept Rey. I renamed her Chal Rey because Rey as a first name makes me think of, what is it? Rey the Jedi, and I just feel like that's too confusing. So we'll grab her and her weapon. We'll get her into the hospital, and I don't think she's going to hang around the colony for very long. I think she is going to be the way for Ari to get her child out of this war zone. So we'll figure that out. The other thing that I wanted to take a look at was this ship that landed. So a destroyer. You're a frigate. Okay, they have like similar icons when you zoom in on them. I wonder if I wonder if all the frigates are facing that way, but they're not. But if we zoom out, we can see that it has like a hollow center to it. Does it tell us it increases mechanoid presence, slightly increases? So I'm assuming that this is going to be a bigger threat. And all of these are increasing mechanoid presence, so we need to work on getting rid of those. Let's stick you back here with the baby. And then not worry about you for now. Maybe I'll start off tonight by just like letting things run for a little bit, and we'll be back. I also, before I go, I tested creating an outpost, and it's not on the map because I didn't save that. But the defensive outpost seems to work the way that I was thinking that it would work. So as soon as we can get these guys all equipped, we will send at least one squad out to go form our first defensive outpost. Okay, another update. We did install vehicles expanded, and it does have the garage doors. So we're going to bump that up front so that we can keep Havoc here out of the way. Okay, we have a drop pod mech raid. That's a lot of centipedes, and these guys I'm not too worried about. This guy is pretty beefy as well. We are getting into position. Not very many of us have shields. Some of us also don't have proper armor. Let's hide you guys behind the guys with shields. Okay. I think that's gonna be as good as it gets for now. Well, this guy showed up so fast, which is fine. Them staggering is great for us. Let's have you guys pop over here so everyone gets buffs. And this keeps happening. The clones exit and checkmate. They spend so much time together. Gesh, I need you working on increasing your intellectual. I just keep removing it because that is awkward. They're brothers. Okay. Oh, they got a couple shots in, and this centipede is just about to go down. Oh, a scorcher. Okay, let's get our Jedi in here. Will you guys take this out? Liquid, what are you doing? Equip your gun. Okay, and then let's take this guy out. And then are both of these Scorchers? Okay, you have an Inferno Cannon, you don't. Okay, there are 2 with Inferno Cannons. Let's get those first. Okay, that's fine. You guys are on fire. We'll, like, deal with it. Okay. Do these Inferno Cannons have a minimum range? No. What can you do for us? You can throw your weapon? Does that do anything? I don't think so. Okay, push, attract, pull. Pulse, stun. Stun would be great. And can you also stun? Yeah, let's stun that guy. Okay, let's do that. And then you stun the other Inferno Cannon. If we can select him. Okay, can you guys just keep stunning? Just keep stunning. Okay, they're like randomly getting stunned. I do like these Jedi powers, okay? Deflecting some shots. You guys maybe get a little closer. Out of the fire. Okay. Ooh, that was very annoying. We need to get some ion weapons going, and we also need to... I queued up some of our turrets. I want to cancel this truck, actually, because I moved Havoc back here. We'll build another one back there. Okay, schedule-wise, that's not what I wanted. You guys can all be unrestricted again, except for you guys pretty much just, like, stay in the base. Actually, it's the doctors that stay in the base. Oh, and you guys are free to go as well. You guys wandered way far from that fire. Thunder, you, like, went all the way back there. What a little wimp. Okay, and we can queue up more turrets. We don't have the resources for this, but I do like putting plans down. Hypertech, security. Oh, no, that was medium installations, not medium turrets. Medium turrets comes next. Now that I've moved it to next. Okay, cool. Okay, and this must be that increased mechanoid presence because we are getting a cluster right outside our base, a tox spewer. Okay, do you guys have anything annoying? No, you don't. Okay. The tox spewer is going to be very annoying. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll line folks up in the embrasures. Tronic, you're not gonna line up with the embrasures. Let's forbid those. Okay, cool. We can't shoot mortars at them. Who's shooting at stuff? You guys hold fire. Oh, don't wake these up. Not yet. And Ari, why don't you man that one? Actually, we got some officers here that have good shooting. Ammo. Man steel mortar. Bambi. Man, the steel mortar. Okay. Guys, Biala's here. Let's, I guess, stick you right there because you're pretty armored. Let's get some of these armored folks up front. And you guys, let's distribute you guys here. Okay, you guys are ready to go. Let's fire at that thing. They're going to be so close, so we're going to engage right away. That's just a turret, right? Oh, there is a shield. I didn't see it. There it is. Okay. High shield. So that's not going to work. I guess you guys can go ahead and fire at will. What can you guys hit? Can you hit this turret? Out of range. Ooh, just out of range. Biala, I guess you pop up. Okay, and get back into position. Let's get our Jedi at the door. Well, I guess Tronic can as well because he's melee. Oh, they still have stuns turned on. That's great. Not so great, it's just like all the fire. Ooh. They are very beefy. Get back into the fight. Okay. Okay, let's march in. Yeah, I do like our Jedi being there up front. Okay, can you guys focus? Okay, you are... Oh, it's this guy. That's the Inferno Cannon. You are just a minigun. Oh, there are a bunch of pikemen? And you guys can go. Orders, we'll unforbid the things. We'll let everyone back out. Except you two. And you guys are free to go. Oh my gosh. If we get... Oh, actually, you are not free to go. Now you are free to go. Okay. 2 mech raids in one day. That's very annoying. We need time for our people to heal up. The other thing that we need to do is, I was talking about replacing these with hospital beds, but we do have the mod that, where is it? Is it under furniture? Back to pods. These are pretty insane. They take a lot of resources. Wound healing rate ×9, immunity gains speed gain factor. Wow. Immunity gain speed factor 50%, medical 10 quality offset 25%, surgery success 25%. We want to get some back to tanks in here at some point. I would like the whole hospital filled with them. And then I'm curious if they benefit from what's it called? Vitals monitor. So we'll see. We'll build one, and then we'll build a vitals monitor, and we'll see if they actually connect. I didn't even notice it, but our little protocol droid got built. Oh man, what are we doing? We're doing purple, right? Let's grab this. Let's do that. And then accent color. I don't know what that secondary color changed. I know not all the droids have like secondary colors, so maybe this one doesn't. EN9302 Bio, speedy crosswired, has their wires crossed in just the right way to make it so they snap easier. Mental break threshold. Wait, do you have needs? No, just energy. Okay. Twitterer is particularly chatty. If they are capable of social, they'll be rather good at it. Otherwise, it's just more beeps and whirs. Oh, that is nice. They are 20 at social, which makes sense for a protocol droid. Cooking and aesthetic. Is that because, do you have our ideal religion? Yeah, you do. That's protocol droid of the Grand Republic. Let's go ahead and we'll just put you on anything all the time, right? And you are gonna cook for us. I guess we'll have you warden. I don't know why that person has warden. Let's take folks off wardening that are not exceptional at it. And then cooking. Cooking is what you will do. Let's go ahead and let's do that as a 1. Let's lower the priorities on these. Nurse is fine. Sure. You can do this stuff and this stuff. Oh, can you actually research? What's your crafting at? Can you make drugs for us? You can. Okay. So let's do that. And then we'll lower all this stuff even more. And do we have the supplies that we need? We have neutro meat and we don't have any cloth. Okay, we put another grow zone down for it, and I think we have a small patch up here. So that is what we needed. But welcome to the colony, and also you're gonna stay inside the walls. So let's put you back with people that stay inside the walls. Put you right there. Okay, the shuttle arrived, so we can finally get rid of our guests. Someone carry her. Who can carry? Wait, what is the shuttle for? Yeah, it's for Fangs. Farley. Oh, you know what? That mech cluster was our quest, basically. Okay, that's fine. Who is someone grabbing her? Is that why I couldn't do it? Hercules. Contents. Oh, you're not Farley. Where's Farley? Carry her to the shuttle. You're just, oh, you're Chal. Okay, I didn't recognize you without your helmet. I'm sorry. Okay. Pods arrived. Alligator's hunting Showboat. Showboat can take care of himself. He's a big boy. Pods. Jump. Okay. Quest. None of this is super interesting, especially for what, a psychic droner? No thanks. Medium. Exotic goods trader we talked to already. Showboat. Hercules, where are you at? And you're pretty naked. Okay, let's just like get folks together. Okay. Interesting. The alligator and the crocodile decided to eat each other because it was too difficult to come after the clones. That's fine. You guys are free to go. We did get our barracks built up here. We need to floor it, but I'm gonna chill on using up all our steel constantly. Well, we do have these 3 right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and floor it because I think we are in the process. We're good on components. We're making advanced components. That means that we should be making hypertech components, which we are, and we bought jump packs from that exotic good trader. Okay, liquid. Why are you meleeing things? Okay, I'm just going to have you drop your weapon and equip it because we have weapons set to primary. And so if we equip it as primary, maybe he will stop trying to melee things. Crocodile, tech print, okay. Okay, we also got our medical droid built. Who will haul and clean? I was thinking about just like putting him in the hospital and having him hibernate, but you know, I'm not going to complain about free hauling and cleaning. Droid-wise, let's see, we have each of those. R-Series, I did want another R-Series droid. We just have so much research to do. We need a droid brain for that. Do we have that queued up permanently? We do. Okay, so we already have a droid brain. So they should just dump materials in there. And then a dumb repair droid. Like, I think those would be handy potentially if we were like still building our base. Our base, we still have a lot to build, but our base is pretty much put together. So I'm not too worried about that. Okay, looks like Captain Showboat and Sergeant Cynic are getting some advice from Abe and Biala. This does give... yeah, my troubles have been heard, which is great. Supreme expectations, because the captain role is the leader role. So we did get our other R-Series droid. I'm not... He's very bright. Basically, like, we inverted the colors on Kilo. And that's what we ended up with. It's going for a little chargey charge. And other than that, we have gotten a little bit of hydroponics stood up. This is definitely not enough to feed the whole colony, so we're still doing a lot of growing. We'll have to think about maybe expanding into this mountain a little bit to do more hydroponic work. Our second barracks is up, and ooh, what squad is this? Cricket Squad is in here. So we have Havoc Squad and Cynic Squad. They kind of have their own little places. But I did want to bring us back because I've been waiting for us to kind of like get a bunch of packaged survival meals going. And I want to go ahead and create that outpost. So we're like in a pretty steady state here. I think we have enough shield belts to armor a squad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, are they on the right people though? That's the problem. They aren't necessarily on the right people. So I'm gonna like swap those around, and we are gonna send Cynic Squad out to go form our first outpost. Okay, I gathered up the clone troopers, and it looks like Emergency is actually the only one from Cynic Squad without a shield belt. So we'll just take this one from Lieutenant Khan for now. Okay, and Emergency, go ahead and force wear that. While I have you selected, I'll select these guys. We're going to tell them to do caravan meals. Cynic Squad they're in like the shiny, they're in the phase 1 gear. And so I think that's fine. We'll keep them that way. You guys are like free to go. Everyone's free to go except these guys. So... yeah, what we'll do is we'll have them form a caravan. We'll have them take a bunch of the packaged survival meals just in case we want to like pick up the outpost and send them on a mission like manually. But let me go ahead and get that set up. Okay, they've hit the road. They'll be there in about half a day. We're going to set up an outpost, a defensive outpost up here next to these mountains. So we'll come back when that's done. Oh, Heat, you were drafted that entire time. Okay, they have arrived. And so if we go to create outposts, we have a bunch of different kinds of outposts, but here towards the top, there's defensive outposts. So places a temporary autonomously led camp that specializes in intercepting and ambushing incoming enemy raids on the main colony. Winning a small skirmish at an outpost can significantly diminish the size of an enemy raid on the main colony. Furthermore, defensive outposts can be tasked to send drop pods to the main colony for short notice defense. So we'll create that. It looks like that is its potential range for supporting us. And hopefully that'll help with maybe the increased mechanoid presence. Maybe it'll reduce some of the size of those raids. We have a lot of hustling we need to do resource-wise still. We're like much better on plasteel. We used a lot of steel over here. So I got a little carried away. I switched this to gold, but we can always switch it back. And then yesterday, this is what I was looking for. This is the, what is it? The LAT? Is that like low aerial assault transport? And it looks a little strange, like the icon's kind of tiny, and it looks a little strange from this angle, but this is like the clone trooper drop ship that you would see like constantly in the Clone Wars. And we can build a red one, we can build a blue one. We're going a little like cooler with our colors here, so I queued up a blue one, but we are very short on everything. It only takes 2 advanced components, which is great. But we need to stock up on silver and everything else. So hopefully we'll get that built here in the next few days. It has a flight crew of 2 and a max crew of 15 by default. Didn't have to change any of that. So that is like 17 troopers that we could get in here. So like 2 squads, a Jedi, and then there's still extra space. So I think if we build one of these, it should be, well, we'll build a second one as a backup when we're like less poor. But that will be what we'll take into these fights to kind of reduce the mechanoid presence here on the map. The other thing that I'm having issues with is like some of the mechanoids like can't be halted zones, can't be deconstructed. So maybe I'll fidget with the mod order a little bit. Actually, what I'll do first is I'll probably just like unsubscribe and then resubscribe to the mod because maybe something didn't download completely. But yeah, we'll try and get that fixed. And you know, if we can't fix it, it's not a huge deal. There'll just be a lot of mechanoid trash on the map. Anyhow, a little longer today just because it felt like such a weird episode. We like had back-to-back mechanoid threats that were significant, but not like undefeatable or anything. We did get a lot of base progress done, and it's getting to a point where we're realizing that we need to start reducing the mechanoid presence on the planet because these mechanoid threats are crazy. We do need to start extracting Tabana, so that we can make some ion weapons, right? Like if we look here, I've never used the ion weapons before, but it should help out significantly with all these like droids and mechanoids that we're after. So I think goals for the week. Let's try and get this guy built. Actually, goals for the week. We have like 2 days left. Let's work on this. Well, first goal is like, let's finish armoring our troops. Then we can focus on this. I want a second one of these, and maybe tomorrow we'll take this guy out for a spin for an actual raid. That would just be 1 squad. So maybe not a raid because these faction bases are going to be huge and intimidating. I wonder if we could, no, we can't drop pod into the faction bases. We could just like have them pick up and head that way though, marching. But yeah, if there's a quest or something, we will take our hover truck out for a spin. Anyhow, I'll stop rambling now. Thanks for hanging out as always. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.